Yes, it's John G. Sutton here. Thank you for watching Tales from the Jails. I'll talk today a little bit about things that are in the news concerning prisons and police officers and such like. Don't know if you've all noticed these days, but the police officers, when you ring them about a burglary, this is God's honest truth, this. Friend of my brother's, my brother was a police detective inspector actually. It was the criminal investigation department in Greater Manchester, and one of his friends owned a big mansion house just outside Manchester, near Rochdale actually, and it was a great big place, and he could hear somebody had broken in to the other side of the house where he lived. He lived in one side of the house, and he'd shut the other up, because it was that big to keep warm, you see. But he heard somebody in there, and he rang the police, and the police, he said, to the police, said, I've got somebody's broken in to my house, told him, I think it was called Tonge Hall, Tonge, Tonge Hall, yeah. He said, somebody's broken into my house. He said, I can hear them. They're in the other room. He said, it's only through the door, but I've locked the door, but they're in there. And he said, can you get down? The police, whoever was answering it, said, I'm very sorry. He said, we don't have any officers available at this time. So this guy says to the things, he said, you just stay on the phone a minute. And he starts shouting, right, you bastard, I've got my gun, I'm going to shoot you. Seriously, within 5 minutes, the house was surrounded by armed police. And the police came into the house and they said, where is he? Where is this guy? He said, he's gone now, you've missed him. He'd broken in there. And they said, where's your gun? He said, what gun? He said, you said you got a gun. He said, aye, and you said you got no police officers. He was a character, that lad. He's gone now, yeah. Been here, in my house. Yeah, seriously. He was in my house and I had a group of Americans over visiting me when I used to be famous. Yeah, and they're in the house and he's introduced to them by my brother who was here. And they said, you seem a really nice gentleman, because he was a real intellectual kind of guy. And he said, well, I'm very popular in this area. He said, why? What? They said, oh, really? Why is that? He said, I've got an enormous great dick, he said, and word soon gets round. You should have seen the look on these Americans' faces. Oh, did you hear what he said? Yeah, that was a laugh. Yeah, I tell you, he was a character, him. Gone now, sadly, but not forgotten. You can see him in a film that I made. It's called The Ghosts of England. It's on Amazon. Features the International Society for Paranormal Research with Dr. Larry Montz. He was about as much a doctor as my warthog on the wall behind me. Seriously, he bought it off the internet. Because I said to him, you've got a doctorate in parapsychology. That's what he said he had. He said, yes, I have. He said, I got it from Trinity College. I said, did you really? I said, I'm serious, are you? He said, well, yes, I am serious. I got it from Trinity College. I said, well, Trinity College is a college at Cambridge, It isn't a university. He said, well, that's where I got the degree from. So I never went any further with it, but you cannot get a degree from a college. No, only a university, accredited university, can grant you a degree. And the degree is not in parapsychology, because there is no such thing you can't get a PhD in parapsychology. You can get a PhD and have done your thesis on parapsychology, but you cannot be awarded a degree in parapsychology. So if anybody tells you that they've got a degree in parapsychology, tell them to blow it out their ass. Because it ain't so, yeah? I see in the news they're talking about this new method of execution in America, hydrogen peroxide or something like that, where they inject this gas into a room and it slowly reduces the level of oxygen, and you your body just finally fades away. It can't survive. I'm not sure I'd fancy that. But they said they're giving inmates the choice of how they're going to die, in certain states in America. And people are choosing this hydrogen method, that's injected into the air, rather than being injected with a lethal injection, because one or two people have not died with that, but suffered extreme pain. If they asked me if I was, I'm never going to get convicted of anything like that, because I don't go out much. If I did go out much, I probably would, because there's some arseholes out there these days who could do with it. Yeah, but seriously, I'd opt for the 72 virgins. What do you reckon? Eh? They'd kill me. I wouldn't last one. Halfway through, whoa, he's gone. Yeah. Another thing I saw. Now I've got it on here. I've got it. I think I can be able to do it. Some poor prisoner he accused the guards of abusing him by playing a song, and playing this very loudly, so loudly that it echoed all around the prison. He said, and then they beat him up, and then they put him in this cell, and eventually, he issued proceedings against the prison, in America this is, and they eventually, anyway, he's been found dead in his cell. So I wonder if it was this that killed him. It's called Baby Shark. I've never heard it before, but I've got it here. I'm going to play it to you now. I hope I can play it to you. Alexa, play. Are you ready? Come on, go for it. Shark, do 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 do. I've had it. Stop, Alexa, stop. Yeah, imagine that. Hey, it killed him. They done him. Right, it's that time of day. I hope you enjoyed this little silly one today. Oh, by the way, those of you who liked Last Train Home, the song I did yesterday, even Larry liked that, yeah? I think Larry's going to start joining the Johnny Fanboy Club, yeah? He lives in Rotherham, so it can happen to anybody, can't it? Anyway, I'm going to do this now. You got that? It's the Song Dinger. I'm not sure what I'm doing with these songs. I only did it for a joke at the start, but you keep getting requests. So I'm going to sing you a song now. It's made famous by Jim Reeves, and I'm going to make it unfamous. Are you with me? So stand by for action. So if you're sitting comfortably, you've had it, yeah? It's going to work worse than that pen that King Charles was trying to sign that doodah with. And he said, "Oh, what a stinky pen." I bet he didn't say that, really. I bet he said, yeah. Except they cut that out. Anyway, here we go. This is made famous by Jim Reeves. It's Adios Amigo. Seriously. Adios amigo. Adios, my friend. The road we have travelled has come to an end. When two love the same love, one love has to lose, and it's you she longs for, it's you she will choose. Adios, compadre, must be, must be. Remember to name one muchacha for me. I ride to the Rio where my life I must spend. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. Adios, compadre. Let us shed no tears. May all your mañanas bring joy through the years. Away from these memories, my life I must spend. Adios, amigo. Adios, my friend. There you go. Was that destroyed properly, or what? Tales from the Jails. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to have a look at Sean Atwood's channel. True Crime, whatever he calls it. Yeah, there's a trailer there for my forthcoming interview, which is going to be released on the 17th of October. Can we wait? Oh, by the way, Sean Atwood sent me a contract. He's going to publish my book. It's called HMP Manchester Officer. I survived terrorists, murderers, rapists, and Freemasonic officers. Seriously. Anyway, I'll be back. What is it they say in that thing? Yeah, that's it. I'll be back. General Patton. See you now.